Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Haydenraven, and this will be Dream Dandies. Now, this is also my first dating simulator. Never in my life have I ever been urged to divulge myself into such social interactions, but nonetheless, this one is going to be very interesting. The reason I'm playing this is mainly because it reminded me of the joy that the game Dream Daddy brought to the scene a couple months ago, and I thought it was a really interesting game. You know, objectively, I can take it for what it is. It's just a good time, and I really like this. I really like the foolishness and absurdities that these games represent, so I'm going to try one for myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me for some fun this evening. Welcome to Dream Dandies, a live show dating sim. Dear Your Name Here, you are cordially invited to a night of debauchery at the Fancy Pants Gentlemen's Club. Meet the dandy of your dreams at this special one-night-only event. Satisfaction guaranteed. Yes, we did just title drop in the first 30 seconds of the game. Deal with it. Find us using the map enclosed. Oh, how mysterious. Dear Your Name Here. Oh, I didn't realize this. Okay, I was actually reading the letter. It's kind of lame. Oh, never mind. Meet the dandy of your dreams. This is... okay. Yes, we just title dropped. Find the one using the map enclosed. Da-da-da-da-da. I already read this, that's okay. Oh, I remember, this was in the screenshots. Okay, the entrance to the club is foreboding, yet exciting. Oh, hello. As you step inside, you are greeted by who you could only assume to be the concierge, or maybe a butler. Their outfit tells you they live to serve. Wow, concierge. I live to serve. I'm here to explain how this club night works. Inside, there are a buffet of wonderful gentlemen, dandies, fops, and otherwise fanciful, well-dressed slabs of meat for you to figuratively sink your teeth into. Figuratively, of course, never realistically. That would be terrible, correct? Right? I don't know. Or literally, I don't kink shame. I don't kink shame. Wow, that's hilarious. Anyway, feel free to go into the main lounge, chat to our other guests, and maybe drift to one of our many bars, studies, and hideaways for some alone time. Your Name Here. Wait, bars, plural? How many bars do you have? Concierge. Oh no, more than 7. We're not Kiddicon. I have no idea what that is. Well, dang. Very good, sir. Are you going to ask me my name, or am I going to see Your Name Here for the rest of the game? We close at midnight, so kindly make your way off the premises at that time, hopefully with a dotting dandy on your arm. Ha-ha! Please step inside. Ha-ha-ha. So one thing I would definitely include, I was going to say include music, but this is okay. I really like this. The only thing is, I felt like I was kind of missing something at the beginning of the game without the musical intro, so perhaps adding that in might help my experience. But nonetheless, let's continue onward. I love this. Oh man, I love this. You step into the lounge and take a look at the various people inside. It's far from empty, but there's a relaxed buzz in the air. The sound of a cello rumbles from somewhere you can't see. Someone in a pinstripe suit so sharp it could cut glass is draped over the drinks bar, eyeing up the rest of the room with an air of effortless cool. Cool. Their eyes sparkle oh so slightly in the dim light, and your hearts skip a beat. Haha! Did this potential senpai notice you? Senpai, what even? There's an older gentleman sitting by the fireplace reading a book. The glow from the fire reflects in the silver speckles of his hair and on the round rims of his glasses. He radiates an aura that reminds you of every inappropriate teacher crush you have ever had. All of you. Collectively. Wow. One other person catches your eye, a muscular and strong-jawed man enjoying a cup of tea at the table. Cradling a bone china cup in large beefy hands, the clink of a ceramic harmonies with soft ring of the sword sheathed at his waist. You wonder what else those hands can do. Wink. Wow. Who do you want to talk to? Now, of course, being me, I'm going to explore all that this game is in entirety, but for right now, the mysterious-looking dandy is for me. You walk up to the languid figure at the bar. You approach and get a better look at them. An impeccably tailored suit, clothes, and I'm sorry, that's a big word. Figure. Ah, nice to meet you. Androgynous, maybe? They respond without even looking up from their martini. Your name? My name? It's Your Name Here. Pleasure to meet you. The name is Yvette Bishops. Yvette. Daniel. Sean. Pierce. Bishops. Wow. Pronouns. She, her. Your name here. Does it shock you to see a maverick such as myself in a gentleman's club? Not really. Huh! In that case, you might be the agent I'm looking for. Join me, the speakeasy, and we will discuss this further. But I warn you, things could get dangerous. Oh my, I love this. Oh, well, you sound interesting, and the purple lighting really suits you, so I'm down for it, I guess. This kind of sounds like me. Now that I've been in a club perusing before, maybe. You don't know my life. Anyway. Then we go. Don't let yourself be seen. She walks away towards the stairs leading to the basement. You follow. Interesting. Oh no, this is chill. This is chill. I feel I'm getting like, is somebody gonna start reading poetry up on an open mic night? This sounds really cool. There's a pianist playing a gentle jazz tune in the corner. Stained glass lamps hang above cozy booth seating. The super intense woman you followed here makes her way over to the booth and gestures sharply towards you. She looks around like there's someone eavesdropping, but aside from the bartender, it looks like we're alone. Oh, and the concierge is also here. The concierge is so weird. I love him, though. But he's been following you since you arrived, so you've decided not to think about him too hard. Is he going to be like the fourth secret option at the end of the game? I feel like that's a thing. There's an awkward silence as she stares at you. Quick! Say something to break the tension. What do you want to talk about? Want to get a drink? She's already got a drink. What do you do for a living? What kind of person are you into? I kind of want to be straightforward, but at the same time, I'm interested to know. What do you do for a living? You seem really put together. What kind of work do you do? Ah, it is a very perspective for you to ask. I'm sure you can tell by my demeanor that I am, in fact, a tailor. Oh, that's really cool, actually. That's really cool. That is obviously a lie. How so? No, I have plenty of tales about my clients that I make clothes for. You watch her put finger quotes at the last part. She seems unaware that she's doing it. They're all very important, very dangerous, and very sexy. Are you asking me to guess what your real job is? Sure, I'll bite. You really work as a secret agent, man. A crime-fighting magical girl, a bounty-hunting android from the future. I'm gonna say the second one just because, I don't know. Fighting evil by moonlight. Drinking cocktails by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Yvette Daniel Sean Pierce Bishops. You get props for remembering my full name. Most of my dates, assassination targets barely remember my first name. But no, I'm not someone from the persuasion. I may be a little old for that. But in your high school days... Oh ho ho! I do admit I went to a rather unusual high school. It had a gigantic rose garden, and everyone was weirdly obsessed with sword fighting. That's some school curriculum. What do you talk about? Okay then. Want to get a drink? What kind of person are you into? I'm gonna say this one. Again, already have a drink. Has. Possessive terms. I don't know. Ah, maybe I should go with him to more standard speed dating question. That seems safe. What sort of person do you like? Info gathering, eh? Well, you can't make me crack. I've been interrogated by far more terrible foes. Whoa, hold up. I'm not interrogating you, but I'll permit you a little bit of information about myself. What I look for in a person, or in your case, an audience of people in a human suit, is someone who can handle their booze, disrupt the patriarchy, and had mastered at least one deadly martial art. You think about how you might measure up to that criteria. You're prone to going full wine mom on a glass of rose, and cried back in primary school when your parents made you try out judo. You did punch a cop at a pride parade once, though. That was pretty sweet. Your name? Good to know. Good to know. They're pretty reasonable standards if I do say so myself. And what about you, huh? If you're asking classic getting to know your style questions, what made you break up with the last person you dated? Oh, geez, that's, how do you even answer that? Dismiss the question. Hey, look, a distraction. Hey, look over there. What's that? Oh, that's... I love that. Be honest, though. Be honest. Be genuine. To be honest, that's a super probing question, but I'll try to be more open about myself these days. My last boyfriend, Sir Fabulous III, was, well, fabulous. Great hair, incredible shades of purple. Sounds like someone I know. Anyway. Oh, crap. What did I do? Return. No. Okay. Incredible shade of purple. but we had a handful of deal breakers. I am Sir Fabulous III. This game has deemed me so. I wasn't in a position to move to Alphabet Soupland to live with him, and he found dating an audience hive mind rather trying. That, and we had conflicting tastes in anime. Interesting. Yes, Sir Fabulous III does not care for it, in fact. You watch her pull out a notepad and scribble something down, put a finger on her ear and nod 3 times. You wonder if you'd inadvertently given up some kind of government secret. I appreciate your honesty. That was brave of you. I can understand why he might find dating a collective consciousness tricky, but I'm totally into hive minds right now. Wow. What do you want to talk about? Want to get a drink? Hey, maybe I can get a drink. A wise decision. We need to look inconspicuous. I'll order it. Wonderful. You are going to place the order, but you think better than to interrupt. She makes eye contact with the bartender and gives him a swift hand signal, and you don't quite catch. The bartender solemnly nods and begins to mix a drink. 30 seconds later, 2 incredibly delicate martini glasses arrive, containing a sparkling pink liquid. Preferring one to you, she makes a smoldering eye contact. Time seems to freeze, and she doesn't move her glass or even blink. She stares you down. It's obvious she's testing you, but you're not going to want to lose here. Huh. Here we go, esteemed guests. It's time to play Super Romantic Staring Contest. In this game, we'll be enlisting someone from the audience to represent your name here, and someone to represent Yvette. The rules are simple. It's... oh, I want to dance. I want to boogie. The rules are simple. It's the best. 3 staring contests. Make your foes cower with the strength of your romantic gaze. Your beautiful, real world host will administrate. Are you ready? Let's play, everyone. Concierge. Victory achieved? Let's return to our story. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh wow, I love this game. I love this game so much. Wow, so how'd you do? Your name here won, your name here lost. I won, of course. Nah. You thought I'd be bad at staring contests. I've spent an entire hour waiting for convention tickets to go on sale while hammering F5. This is nothing. Such determination, such staying power. It's acceptable. Oh wow, okay. You know what? I'll take that. Yvette suddenly rises from the table and looks at her watch. You're out of time. As in, my days are numbered? Ha, that's true, but not what I meant. I have another thing I must attend in this mansion. A solo mission. For your safety, I recommend you return to the lounge. Go find something to keep yourself entertained. Though, that might be difficult. I am an experience. That is how I roll. That is how I am. Very true. Catch you later? Farewell. Farewell indeed. She vanishes in a puff of smoke. What the heck? What the heck? We return to the lounge area to see if there's any more dream dandies to investigate. Ah, so cool. So you were supposed to invest in all 3. That's very cool. I really like that mechanic. The muscular-looking dandy. You walk up to the dining table where the foppish man is sitting. Hello. In addition to the teacup he's drinking from, there's a full tea set laid out. Steam lazily rises from the teapot's sprout. A thick floral scent fills the air. He looks up from the tea and locks eyes with you. The flutter from his long eyelashes could have blown you over. You smile nervously. He smiles back warmly. The concierge smiles ominously. I love the concierge. That's funny. You take that as an invitation to sit down and pour yourself a cup. The air is still until you take a sip. He suddenly rises out of his chair. Ah! To just drink from another man's teacup without permission is the most grievous offense. Whoa, whoa, hold up. I thought you were inviting me to. The only invitation you're getting, good sir and or madam, is to be a duel. His eyes glint, as menacing as the sword at his hip. Oh, but I've not even thrown a punch at someone before. I don't know if I can ever an actual duel. Not at all. It gets the blood pumping. You must! Ha-ha! That's how I'm feeling the character. In his excitement, he reaches out, his warm, strong hand covering yours. You suddenly find it incredibly hard to breathe. Aha! Still holding your hand, he drags you up to the games room. Interesting. The games room is clean and classy with a poker table, a few billiard tables, a dartboard, and incredibly, an arcade machine for dancing stage Euramics too? Okay. Broderick, this is it. The room where it happens. You are You are harried over to the table with a large, ornate wooden box atop it. It looks like you could easily fit 2 dueling pistols inside. I hope that you aren't dueling pistols inside. He opens it. There are biscuits on a velvet cushion. Biscuits? The concierge supernaturally appears in the background carrying a large silver tea tray with a tea set on it. My name is Broderick Bocarant. You drink my tea. Prepare to die. Brough! Choose your weapon. Oh my. Oh my indeed. Oh my goodness. Esteemed guest, a duel. It's time to play Super Romantic Dunkin' Duel. How to play? I'll explain with the 10 duel commandments. 10 duel commandments. Number 1. Pick someone to be Broderick. Number 2. Pick someone to be your name here. Number 3. Instant message your significant other or legal guardian because are gonna die out here. Oh my goodness, this game. Number 4. Play a game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who will choose a biscuit. Number 5. The winner picks their biscuit and seals their fate. Number 6. The loser picks their biscuit and says a prayer. Number 7. Pour the tea and searing hot leaf juice over destiny and war. Number 8. On the host signal, simultaneously dunk. Number 9. Remove your biscuits before it crumbles. Last one, still dunked in the winner, but if it crumbles, you're disqualified. Number 10. There's no heaven or whatever. Only tea. Duel! Victory achieved? Let's return to our story. Now, I didn't understand that the first time, but now I look at it and realize the audience. Maybe this is a party game. I'm not sure. I didn't really read a whole lot about it. I kind of just hopped into it. As the dust settles, the light in the games room comes back to their ordinary brightness. You look around how lucky you are to be alive right now. How did... We won. I won. Yes, yes. Take that, you son of a... Whoa, bro. Chill. Ah, sorry about that. I have a habit of popping off when I win at a game. The other week, I beat my nephew at Mousetrap and flung his desk chair out the window. Passionate. I like that. Ha! My mom didn't, though. Not everyone can appropriate the heart of battle, but now I'm curious about you. Could I finally have met my true duelist rival? Come, ask me any question. You've got my machismo. Can take it. Wow, okay, so, what's with the sword? Ah, you like a sword guy. But, of course, my bro, if you're not carrying an oversized phallic object with you, how else will you have the size comparison for all that you take? Okay. Wow. Okay, but, I mean, do you actually hit anyone with that thing? Or is it just for show? I pride myself at winning most of my duels with having to draw my weapon, but just look at it, brosif! Isn't it cool? It just makes me feel, like, powerful. You wonder if that's what's messing up gun control reform overseas. What do you want to talk about? What do you do for a living? How does a man, orphan, son of a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished in squalor, draw up to be a dandy and a warrior? Wow, how did you know that much about me? You remind me of this one song, I guess. Sweet! But yeah, bro, my whole story is the whole field of battle. That's intense. That is to say, one field of dance battles. That's intense. Oh, for sure, Brohim. Oh, sure, Brohim. Whether it's waltzing in the ballroom or voguing for the ballroom, I come to slay. You get flashed with that wide grin, glinting sword, 2 times combo again. Gah! I mean, that figuratively, of course. Let me tell you, this boy is non-stop. I love how objective that our character is. I love this script. I'm dying over this script. This is amazing. I've spent the last decade or so traveling the land on a quest to uncover the dances of distant and ancient cultures. I'm aiming to be the best, brah. Number 1, head honcho. So, this is some kind of colonialism meets flash dance situation? Harsh words, brosif. This dating sim is cultural appropriation free. Bruh. Any bro. What about you? Is dancing your jam? Heck yeah. Nah. Yes. Do you like to dance? No, I'm not about that. I have at least 30 left feet, so dancing is a little awkward at best for times. Aw, bro. Dancing is something that can be enjoyed by anyone. Look, let me show you some waltz steps. It's easy. Before you can react, Broderick grabs you by the collective hands, pulls you in close, and starts to take you through some basic waltz steps. You see, in a party setting, I imagine like 6 people, and then 6 Brodricks just with everybody. That's hilarious. He's tall, and you press yourself against his barrel chest. You catch a whiff of his cologne, a heady mixture of testosterone, talcum powder, and Lynx Africa. He gently locks eyes with you, and in a smooth voice says, "Oh, bro. You're standing on my foot. You're surprised that you can even hurt this giant of a man, but you sheepishly back away. Ah, sorry about that. Nah, bro Sidon, it's all good. You're right, you can't dance for crap, but I'd be interested in teaching you properly sometime." Suddenly, at a loss for words, you hastily think of something else to say. Can we just have some tea? Can we just have some actual tea instead of fighting? Jeez. But of course, any gentle bro worth his muscular, glistening salt is ready to sit at tea at any moment's notice. The concierge emerges from the wall like of a ghost. A weird residue is left behind him. This mansion is super well equipped, so if there's any tea you want, we have it. Do you have particular preference? Darjeeling, if you please, a regular builder's mate. My standard muscle milk protein shake. A regular builder's mate, I guess. I don't know tea. I'm not really fancy audience, hive mind. Just give us a pot of tea's Tetley's, yeah? Broderick jumps in alarm and more than faint anger. My good bro, what do you think you're doing? Oh, I figure you might also enjoy some Tetley. PG tips, bro. The only acceptable answer, a dead silence. The concierge pipes up. I'm rather particular to a Yorkshire tea. My Broderick immediately goes for a sword hilt. You change the subject before someone gets turned into sashimi. Good hustle out there, bro. Don't get your conversational muscles feel so righteous right now. Don't your conversational muscles feel so righteous right now? If you're asking if I'm exhausted, yes. Choice. How about heading back down to the lounge to take 5 before you start another set? Oh jeez, if any other dandies here challenge me to a duel, I'm gonna fall apart. You're supposed to fall for us, bro, not fall apart. Catch you later. You return to the lounge area to see if there are any more dream dandies to investigate. I do believe there's one more, the scholarly-looking dandy. You walk up to the man by the fireplace. Hey, good evening, my name's Hayden Raven. There's a long pause as they silently finish their passage. They're reading and close the book before responding. Ah, good evening, Hayden Raven. I was expecting you to strike up conversation. This is a pleasant surprise. I'm Emmanuel Mild, but I'll let you call me Emmy. Oh, but isn't this a social club? What brings you here if not to socialize? They have an impeccable book collection, first editions of a number of texts that are must-reads if you have a aficionado like I am. Aficionado, okay. Oh right, is that what you went for, reading now? Indeed. He shows you the book, My Immortal. Wow. It's a phenomenal character study. There's a library upstairs with plenty more like it if you'd like to join me. As you open with your collective mouths to reply, he rises out from his seat without even waiting for a response. Picking up a cane next to his armchair, he exits towards the main staircase. Why does this remind me so much of myself, and much, much older of myself? The library is warm and intimate, like, hey, you know what? Fill in that simile yourself. Lamplight casts a warm glow over the shelves of books. Ah, I find this quite romantic. A ceiling-to-floor window on one side of the room, framed with velvet curtains, reveals the twinkling stars. Ah, I say, these books are one-of-a-kind collection. In my visits to the Fancy Pants Gentlemen's Club, I have introduced many a man to the works and offers here. But now we have some time alone. Why don't we chat a little? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living, Emmanuel? As I say, call me Emmy. I'm a professor of anthropology, though my field is might call a little unusual. Well, I'm in a bizarre gentleman's club after getting a surprise invite, so go for it. No idea how they got my address, but hey. Ah, I study sex practices throughout history. Well, okay then. I know a little thing about that myself. Oh, I do? No, I don't. Not really. Quick, think of an obscure sex fact. Fact about ancient dildos. Fact about weird orgasms. Fact about peeing after sex. The first one, because there's ultimate hilarity in that. Did you know that the oldest dildo ever discovered was found in Germany? It was made from siltstone and was said to be back 28,000 years. Yes, that's right. It was an incredible find. I was given the honor of watching the anthropologist restore it. It's definitely the oldest phallus I've seen stroked in a public setting. Ah ha ha ha! Wheeze. Oh no, even his laughter is adorable. So, you like to read. So you like to read. What genre of books are you into? I absolutely adore the poets and literary greats between 1800 and 1850, but also fan fiction. Wait, seriously? Of course, in my field of work, we're greatly interested in the sexual practices creators make their heroes do. But it's rather dry to take notes on 300-page crack fic, so my colleagues and I often complete in reading unique passages out loud. I'm not half bad at it. Oh ho ho! Actually, I have one on me that's an excellent vintage. Shall we see who has the stronger stomach? Oh wow. Esteemed guest, it's time for a mini-game. It's time to play Super Romantic Dramatic Reading. We're coming to need someone from the audience to represent your name here, and someone to represent Emmy. We have right here a delicious sample from Emmy's erotic fictional collection, and our contestants will take turns reading it. We'll give you the cue, shower your winner with applause. Your beautiful real-world host will administrate. Are you ready? Let's play. Victory achieved, let's return to our story. I'm going to say Emmy won this one. We lost. A bold effort, I must say. Not a pinch on my years of experience handling such sordid artistry, but I can respect your efforts. What did you talk about? You must be super popular at this club. So, gentlemen's club, eh? Someone as suave as you must be super popular with the other guys here. Blushing face. To be honest with you, you're a complete stranger who I've only met less than 15 minutes ago. My dating history has been less than spectacular. Oh, I wonder what's wrong. So you're saying you're addicted to Grindr? You have trouble talking to guys. You're so pretty, other men are intimidated. I'm gonna go with the second one. That just seems truthful. Your striking up conversation can be difficult, especially if it's strangers. It starts well enough, but once I start going into sociological revolution, vibrators introduced, they just lose interest. Hey, it's a bold topic choice, but you know, I like guys who are intellectual, so I just figured that it might be more engaging if I brought visual aids, but I don't think that's less effective. He produces an elegant wooden box and cracks open the lid. Inside, on a velvet cushion, is an assortment of ancient artifacts, vibrators lovingly reconstructed by professional archaeologists. You wonder how old some of them might be, then decide that's a thought path you rather not consider. That's an astounding collection. Oh, you think so? I'm delighted to hear that. We've had a delightful chat, but I'm mindful of keeping you too long. People at your age should be getting out there, trying new things, meeting new people. Of my age, how old do you think I am? Well, you're an audience of people sitting in a dark room, so it's hard to tell. You could likely be self-described as a millennial without anyone being too surprised. That's young. Oh, you flatterer. Anytime. May we meet again. Enjoy yourself. You make your way back down to the lounge area and find Emmanuel returns to reading a book, 1001 Yao Poses, I believe. Return to the lounge to see if there are any more dream dandies. And there are not. As you leave the room, you hear a grandfather clock strike midnight. An announcement comes for a tenor you cannot see. Speakers would ruin the aesthetics of the building. Concierge, thank you for joining us this evening, but I regret to inform you that the night is coming to a close. If you intend to head more with lucky someone, we recommend you reconvene in a romantic and dramatic manner now. You mutter a quiet prayer to yourself. Oh, geez, this is happening. Please let this romance set sail. You step into the lounge and see. Take Yvette. Take Emmanuel. Take Broderick. Honestly, out of the three that I talked to, I was actually really interested in Yvette. I really liked that conversation and the mysteriousness of it all, and the foolishness. Yvette. Haydenraven. You stare at her dead in the eyes, electricity crackles, sparks fly. Your wiring of the lights here are incredibly shoddy. I feel I have not been entirely honest with you. I'm not quite sure what to say. I'm actually a secret agent, a spy. Oh, that was actually incredibly obvious. Excuse me? Your deduction skills are impeccable. I was going to tell you my tragic backstory, but you've probably worked all that out too. Sure, let's say that. Anyway, no hard feelings. It was fun spending time with you. Likewise. Suddenly, there's a loud beeping coming from Yvette's breast pocket. She pulls out an incredibly futuristic-looking handheld computer, and you wonder what time period this game is supposed to be set in. Ah, trouble's afoot. an organized crime ring of sexy gangsters are going to do a sexy crime in a sexy casino. Thumbnail, everybody. Oh, man. That got me. The night is still young. Up for a sexy crime-fighting adventure. Heck yeah. Okay. Smash your face here. Fin, everyone. Wow. Wow, thank you for playing Dream Dandies. Character art and background created by Tab Kipton. Read his comics at discordcomics.com. Script and coding by Nathan Blades. Play his other games and listen to his comedy podcast. Game music by Kevin MacLeod. Visit incompetech.com for more. Sound effects by Free Sound. Piano strings by Herbert Boland. Some backgrounds are adapted from open source imaging at Wikimedia Commons. Tea-dueling is a Dr. Geoff invention, but turning into a gay chicken is our own nonsense. Dream Dandies was made by RenPy. RenPy was created by PyTom. Learn more at renpy.org. Dream Dandies. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an absolutely wonderful experience. I've got some editing time to put in, but I really love this. I truly did. This was amazing. This was incredible. This was completely different and what I wasn't expecting out of my very first dating simulator, and I'm so glad I saved it for this one. This was fantastic. And you know, whoever the character is, whether it's a llama or Dream Dandies, I think it's wonderful all the same. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's a game, and it's fun. It's fun to take away a good experience from it, and it's really cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we have come to the end of our time with Dream Dandies. Such a cute, wonderful, hilarious game. And I'm going to go fight sexy gangsters at a sexy casino now. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, I must bid you a good evening and a good night. I'll see you.